That's one and the same. I'm waving a hand right back.
Hello to you there, Rooster in 10. Hello to you there, Rooster in 10. Oh, Mr. Worldwide Fireball want to wave at you while I'm hijacking Channel 28.
Good afternoon time. I guess it's good morning time out your way, Fireball. It's a little bit after lunch out here. But yeah, hello, man. What's going on out there today? I had the whole world up in my radio till you keyed down. Hey, good afternoon time to you, Fireball. Rooster in 10, right back. 208.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt you would have the whole world in your radio. Hey, Rooster, I wouldn't doubt that you have the whole Coppic world in your radio, because I bet everybody's trying to call you. Worldwide, Rooster in 10. Yeah, it's morning over here. It's about 11:07 over here. And just got done making me some an egg, ham, and bacon sandwich. I ate one of those, and now my belly's full, and I'm ready to talk. Rooster in 10, Fireball waving.
14 on your head, your little egg bacon sandwich, and now you're ready to talk. But what I really want to know is, did you go in this morning, and did you say 10 Hail Marys, and did you say 5, I'm a badass, sir? Come on.
Every time. Hey, every Sunday, man. Hey, Rooster. Every Sunday, and then I ask Reverend Dr. Keydown. I always go into the confession and talk to Reverend Dr. Keydown and make sure that I get forgiven for all the radios that old Fireball cuts off 410.
Yeah, 410 on that. You said you went to Reverend Dr. Keydown and asked for forgiveness. 410 on that. Well, man, I got a new antenna up I'm playing with. I had my big box so far out of tune yesterday, the last time I talked to you, man. My, let's see, was it my plate or my load? One of them was like 12 turns out of tune. I was turning it. It wasn't making no difference. And then I finally got it, and it jumped up, man. This thing jumped up about 10 watts, if you're catching what I'm throwing. But yesterday when I talked to you, man, my box was so far out of tune, and I'm kind of taking it easy on this antenna right now. It's a brand new antenna, so I don't want to I'm still kind of getting the feel of it, man. I had my station down for about 3 years, and just now getting everything kind of back ready to roll again. We're still kind of in test mode out here. But you got it down in Tennessee. Worldwide Fireball, Rooster right back.
Hey, Rooster, I had the same problem. Hey, Rooster in 10, I had the same issue, man. I didn't know this thing was out of tune, too. And I tuned it up differently. Actually, I just retuned it differently the other day, and I'm still learning, man, because this thing was just locked in before. When I had it in the Mobile, it was just locked in, ready to roll, but I had different coax on my Mobile than I do on this one, so it was way out of tune. And ever since I retuned that, man, I've been a badass. I've been hijacking every channel since I redid this one there, 410. I had a 6-element OWA up for years and loved it, and wanted to change and try something else. And I'm not sure I'm sold on this one yet. I may end up going back to my 6-element. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to play with it. We're going to give it a couple of months and see what we do with it there, man. And if it don't perform the way we like, it ain't no big deal. We're going to throw our 6-element right back up and get back to talking on it. But you're sounding good out here, Fireball. You smoking in 10. I don't know how I'm hitting you out there, man. Mother Nature kind of up and down right now. You're not hitting me like you do at full strength, but you're the loudest one in my radio. But you ain't putting a signal on me that you do when Mother Nature's at her peak. But you smoking out here anyway. Y'all by yourself. All right, Worldwide Fireball, Rooster in 10. One Cobra 1000 GTL to another. I'm going to put this thing on the side. I just want to say hello. I'm right back. Right back there, Rooster. No doubt about it, man. Yeah, shoot, man, you'd have to message me, man. I got some antenna specs from my buddy. My buddy's an antenna guy. And I got some good 6-element specs, man. You'll just be like, holy moly. You think you a badass now.
wait until you respec it for an optimized 6-element. Is it a 40-foot boom?
This was on a 30. My OWA, it was on a 30. The beam I'm on right now is it's on a 38 and a half. So I'm on a 38 and a half right now, but I was on a 30 before. And before it was a direct fed. It was direct fed OWA with a bowing. And I'm on a vacuum tuner right now. So I've never messed with one with a vacuum tuner on it before. That's what I'm talking on right now. But my other antenna, it was a direct fed OWA 6, and it was on a 30-foot boom. 502, I heard you in there. 502 crept up on you a little bit, Fireball. I think he's talking to Radio Man 445 or something down there. I'm not 100% sure, but that 502 rode in there with you just a little bit at the beginning of that key. But yeah, man, the one I'm on now is 38 and a half. The one I was on before was about 30 feet there. 410?
Mississippi. Hey, 819. I hope.
Hey, 10 Raj on that, no doubt about it there, Rooster. Hey, that should take everybody right up on out your radio. Hey, Rooster and 10. Yeah, the one that my friend has is a 40. He added 2 more feet. He added, because he had a 38-footer also. But, my friend Disco Duck, if you remember, we used to talk to us back in the day. Old Disco Duck, old Leroy Brown. He had a 6-element 40-footer. And, man, that was a one devastating beam. That copper sat out there on 500 watts. And he would cut my 16 pills slap off in the patio control on my 4-element beam there, 410.
You're sounding 410 on that. Yeah, sound like a good one for sure, man. Yeah, I'm not into changing antennas much. I mean, this one is kind of experimental. But you said old Leroy Brown used to have a 40-foot 6. You said he'd take 500 watts and cut your radio off when you was on the patio control. Lord have mercy, that must have been a mean 6-element there. 410?
Oh, it was. It was a badass 6. He's giving it to me. I'm going to put it up probably next year. I don't know when I'm going to put it up, but it's Disco Duck's going to build something there. He moved to Texas on that end. Leroy Brown moved to Texas, and he's still got that 6 over there at his house in my hometown. So next time I go up there, I'm going to bring that thing here and maybe put it up. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get a 40-footer on this tower with however I'm doing it, because I got trees and everything around it. The little short 4 elements work, but man, you get something 40-footer, it's going to be hard to put up a 40-foot boom. You got 20 foot that way and 20 foot over the house there, break.
Yeah, 410 on that. I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like that 4-element kind of benefits you where you're at, man, because I feel like you don't have to be like super pinpoint and all that. You know, you kind of got to point that pretty west or just a little northeast or a little southeast. I feel like you pretty much blanket the whole east side, man. I feel like that 4-element really works to benefit you, where a lot of these guys run these longer antennas. They got to move that thing a little bit every time they holler at somebody. That's kind of like me. If I want to talk to Northern Cal, I got to move this thing quite a bit versus talking to you. But I feel like you, with that 4-element, man, you just kind of aim that thing and just barely move it. And you got a whole blanket on the east side there, 410? Which I know I'm on.
Yes, that's exactly the way it was designed. A Rooster and 10. That's exactly the way this antenna was designed, to blanket the country. That's why we didn't want no long beams. When I had it, this was my mobile beam, and man, when you take this thing and you just point it east, where I point it, right over the water, it just blankets every single state of the United States. 410.
The same boom to stop some of that, directivity on it there, make it a little less directional. I mean, the gain that you sacrifice, it ain't that big a deal, man. People get wrapped up in gain a lot. I mean, you can make the gain up. I mean, unless you're dropping like...
Y'all need to go to the beach today. 445, y'all need to get off the radio and go to the beach today, man. and get me some beautiful pictures of chicks in bikinis that just all...
Antenna, I like it. It's okay. So far, so good. But if I start getting my ass tore up by people that ain't never tore my ass up before, I'm definitely going with a different antenna. 410?
Oh, I know what you mean. I heard you in there a little bit there, 445. Hey, Rooster, I know exactly what you mean. Hey, and it's going to happen, Cat Picker. Hey, Rooster, it ain't like back in the day when we used to talk. God damn, Channel 28's one of the hardest channels to talk on, period. I mean, you can go down on the Super Bowl and talk on the Super Bowl easier than you can on Channel 28. I don't know why. It's just more people or what it is, man. But, man, when you come to 28, you got to come gunning their break.
That's what it is, and a lot of people don't believe that, man. They get wrapped up in the Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that. Don't get me wrong, man. There's a lot of super bad stations down there, but there's just not as many of them. You know, up here on 28, you got all kinds of people running, you know, at least like single 3,000s, 2-3,000s, stuff like that, man. And there's a bunch of people running stuff like that. When you're talking east out here, man, there's probably 25, 30, 40 people out here that's running 7 to 8K plus, and several running way more than that, man. So yeah, the Super Bowl, you know, has got some real strong stations. You just don't have as many of them, man. 28 gets real competitive sometimes.
It's a ratchet job, but see...
I've been since I came back, and I've been hanging on 28 and the Super Bowl since I came from there. There's been a lot of stations that come from the bowl up here to 28, but then they whine and crying about saying, oh, they're not tuned for the channel, they're not tuned for the channel. Not really. I think what it is they're about to get their ass whooped. 410.
They don't bother me at all. That's what it is. They're ramping up. Hey, Fireball, I call most of that. Those snake dogs are kind of dipping down, then they're talking to Stump Knocker or somebody. Yeah, I got most of that. I think you said they was gearing up because they was getting ready to get their ass whooped there, 410.
Yeah, it's happened about probably about 10 different operators that came from the bowl, and they come up here and they call me, and then they just be gone. They just get their lips ripped. Hey, Rooster, they'll follow me up here, but half the time they can't talk to me because, like you said, there's like, you know, stations that hang out on 28. They got a whole lot more stations. I think what it is a lot of the Channel 28 operators get everything they can get. I mean, they redo their antenna, they get all that stuff set up, and they just go for every watt they can get out there on Channel 28 there, 410.
Hey, Snake Doctor,
because I can't talk to your ass on 28 because you get your lips cut off. Fireball, I'll talk to you later, man. It's getting kind of rough in there, man. Old snake doctor's rolling up in there talking to somebody, and it kind of turned to a lot of heterodyne during that key, man. It was nothing but a bunch of noise and heterodyne. Snake Doctor, if you got a grip on me, man, I'm going to say hello and a good afternoon time your way as well. Worldwide Fireball, Worldwide Snake Doctor, Rooster and 10 is back on the band. I'll see you.
All right, Rooster and 10, take care, take them easy, man. I slow-keyed. Hey, Rooster and 10 on Fireball slow-keyed. I'll catch you come later. I'll post this video gate on the Big Hammer Show. Hey, Rooster and 10. I'll post this video gate on the Big Hammer Show on Facebook. There's a group there. Take care, Mr. Worldwide. Rooster and 10. Fireball, the man with the master plan is gone.
looking great.
So I can catch it as well. I don't do a whole lot of mixing with Facebook and radio, but you...
Roger, right there, right back. Snake Doctor, just want to jump in there again, say to let you know your son of choice, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Snake Doctor, 407 Topside, Illinois, getting on down.
YouTube channel as well, man. I want to check it out. I don't know, like I said, I don't mix a whole lot of Facebook and CB, so I don't know if I'll catch it if you put it up on the Facebook. And then I'll tell you what happened at the end. Old Snake Doctor got more conditions, and he rose back up in my radio. I think he got tired of waiting. waiting on me. Hey, Fireball, he got tired of waiting on me, and he done come back in there and clean my radio up. So it was a little bit of back and forth that last go-around, man. But both of y'all dump what are smoking out here in Tennessee. Put it on y'all later. I'm going to do the walk away and do a little bit of listening and enjoy listening to this thing. Because you know this thing is a transceiver. It ain't a transmitter. It's made to transmit and receive. So now I'm going to get on the receiving end of it. Rooster and 10 is back out of here. I'll see you.
All right, there, Rooster and 10. Well, you take care. Take them easy, man. Hey, Rooster and 10. Take care. Take them easy. Yeah, no, it'll be on YouTube also. It'll just be posted there. Hey, Rooster and 10. It'll be on YouTube also. It'll be on my YouTube channel there, Rooster. You can check it out over there. Take care, Rooster and 10. And I hear an old 407 in Illinois also. I'm getting out the middle of the road. Rooster and 10. Fireball, the man with the master plan. Hijacking Channel 28 is gone.
350 on here. I'm looking for a pretty terrible situation. A bunch of goobers. Somebody said he sounded like a bunch of goobers out there.